Welcome! Simply, welcome to the next exciting episode of the horrors that time forgot. Let's go.
The boogeyman is coming.
Ah yes, the 1930s, the jazz era still going on, and of course the Great Depression, the completion of the Empire State Building and then King Kong climbing all the way up to the top, and the beginning of World War II at the end of it all. And of course, we had movies, and for the first time ever, they went into sound. And not only did they go into sound, but some, if big budgeted enough, got technicolored. Yes, the good old 1930s. And of course, the decade didn't go without its underrated horror gems. So, today, I'm giving you 3 underrated horrors from the 1930s that you should check out, and that horror itself was kind of forgotten, at that time itself was kind of forgotten about. So, here we go. At number 3, it is The Old Dark House. This is a horror starring Boris Karloff. Yes, Frankenstein's monster himself. Yeah, and this one came to my attention from Carnage Candy, because the woman on there, Lizzie, she reviewed this film and I had to check it for myself, and I thought, oh, this is a great one, I might put it in there. Anyway, it's one that I'd not heard of until then, and I've seen for myself. Coming in at number 2, we have The Man Who Lived Again. Now, there's 2 other titles for this. There's The Man Who Changed His Mind, and then there is the other one, The Brain Snatcher. Again, this is a film that stars Boris Karloff as a scientist that goes around changing people's, doing all brain extractions and putting brains into different bodies, hence the other titles. Yes, that stars Boris Karloff. So yeah, 2 that have starred Frankenstein's monster himself. Of course, after the success of Frankenstein, I guess, he really made a name for himself in that, which he did. Okay, and at number 1, it is Dr. X from 1932. So, this one, follows, Dr. Xavier, who is out on the, hunting for this serial killer who attacks in New York and rounds up suspects. Only one of them could be the killer. Who is it? Well, I don't want to tell you that. You got to watch. It's a great film, and I feel hasn't been talked about enough, and I think is a forgotten gem that which I'm kind of glad I found, really. Okay, so those are 3 films that you should check out. The Old Dark House from 1932, The Man Who Lived Again, or The Man Who Changed His Mind, or Brain Snatchers from 1936, and Dr. X from 1932. Okay, so now for the ending part of this show, this month's shout out. So this month's shout out goes to Derek's Horror Corner. He's this horror channel on YouTube which has shown me great support and encouragement at the start of this year, and he continues to do so, and I thought, hey, it's only fair that I return the favour, because this guy, he does have a good channel that you should check out, and I do recommend for you. So his channel, Derek's Horror Corner, will be linked down in the description below, so you go over there, check him out, tell him I sent you his way. Well, that's pretty much it for this month's The Horrors That Time Forgot. Have I brought some classic gems to your attention? And this is a show spanning the decades, so last month we had the 1920s, this month it's the 30s, so next month I'm sure you can guess what decade we'll get to next. Anyway, yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you've heard of these 3 films that I've recommended, check out Derek's Horror Corner, and also if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. And if you're new here, no pressure, but if you want to see more from me, then you know what to do. Hit the notification bell and subscribe button. And yeah, all my social media links are linked down below in the description. So that's it for this month's The Horrors That Time Forgot, Episode 2, The 1930s. So join us next time, where we will go to the 1940s. So, until next time, don't have nightmares.